The Miami Dolphins aren't just dipping a toe in trade talks. They're wading waist-deep into them. Word is out. Calls have been made. Phones buzzing, voices lowered, decisions looming. And behind those closed doors at team headquarters, there's a buzz. Not panic, not confusion, but something calculated. A stillness before whatever storm Chris Grier is quietly cooking up. So yeah, Grier's done this dance before. And he's not just another GM on autopilot. Since 2019, no one's shuffled the draft deck quite like him. Moving up, sliding down, stepping sideways. It's not just habit, it's muscle memory by now. But here's the kicker. Grier doesn't push buttons blindly. He waits. He watches. Then if someone bites, that's when he pounces. This year, the setup's different. The stakes, higher. The needs, bigger. The timing, as unpredictable as ever. Let's rewind. Last year, Miami held onto that 21st pick like it was a hot potato. They didn't really want it. They were itching to move. But the market was dry, and nobody came knocking. So they grabbed Chop Robinson, a pass rusher with flash, and called it a day. But the itch? Still there. They did hustle up a trade mid-draft, flipping assets, and ending up with Jalen Wright, who showed up just enough as a rookie to remind people he existed. And now here we are. Draft days are ticking down and Miami's locked and loaded with 10 picks. 10. Spread across every round except the first. That number 48 pick in the second round? It's not just a pick. It's leverage. It's a chance to plug one of several gaping holes, or flip it into something more useful. Same goes for number 98, or the pair of fourth-rounders. And the rest? Ammo. What's the strategy here? They aren't just chasing talent. They're chasing fit. And maybe, just maybe, they're chasing flexibility. Because when your offensive line looks like it got hit by a freight train and your secondary's on life support, you don't just patch holes. You rethink the ship. The Ramsey situation, though, that's the elephant in the room. Everyone knows it. It's not a matter of if he's leaving. It's when. Trade him during the draft, and you're bleeding $8.5 million in cap space. Wait until June. Boom, $9.9 million saved. That's not just spare change. That's the difference between snagging a veteran with something left in the tank and settling for another long shot. But don't kid yourself. They deal Ramsey during the draft if the right combo of players and picks walk through the door. Would be a blockbuster? Probably not. A flashy swap for a second-round stud? Doubt it. This isn't Madden. It's chess. Miami knows Ramsey's value isn't what it used to be. But that doesn't mean they'll give him away for peanuts. Meanwhile, the secondary's a mess. Not like a little disorganized. We're talking tear it down to the studs level. There's no shutdown corner waiting in the wings. No hidden gem at safety. They need bodies. Plural. And not just warm ones. They need players who can step in and cover, tackle, communicate, lead. Good luck finding all that on day 2. But that's where they'll try. Up front, the offensive line situation is equally bleak. Terron Armstead, Kendall Lamb, Robert Jones, Isaiah Wynn all gone. Liam Eichenberg still standing, but barely. The guy's been more turnstile than Wall through 52 NFL starts. And Patrick Paul might have a future, but throwing him into the fire this early feels reckless at best. The depth chart's thinner than a Miami beach towel. There's no margin for error. They need starters, backups, insurance policies. And then there's the D-line. Zach Sealer's a rock. Benito Jones? Solid enough. But that's it. That's the list. They need big men. 4 of them. Minimum. Guys who eat space, crush gaps, clog lanes. That doesn't grow on trees, and certainly not in the late rounds. But again, this is what Miami signed up for. A full-on rebuild in the trenches. So what happens when the draft actually begins? Let's say pick number 13 rolls around and the board's weird. Maybe a quarterback like Shadur Sanders is still sitting there. Or a tight end like Tyler Warren. Players Miami doesn't really need. That's the window. That's when Grier starts circling sharks. Daniel Jeremiah thinks Miami will make a move. He's already floated a scenario. Dolphins trade back from number 13 to 20, give up a fourth-rounder, and get Denver's 2026 second in return. That's the kind of deal Grier dreams about. A little drop, a big gain. Or maybe it's the Chargers. Move down to 22. Get pick number 55 and a 6th. 9 spots back, but you get another dart to throw.